All right, guys, so I got a new target behavior that I want to teach this little knucklehead, and it is this wobble board thing. So it's an Amazon Basics. It's got like a grip here. Not quite. Um, but it's like a wobble board, so it is going. He's like, let's go. So so it's going to be moving. So if the target behavior is for him to put all four paws on here and balance himself, then he's like, nah, this is a freaking frisbee. You don't even hardly know what a frisbee is. Then this is going to be way too difficult to teach him because this is a small surface. This is not something that we've worked on before. The general size of this, a little bit smaller. We've done touch with just the front paws only on the this rubber mat thing that I usually put like a little bowl under so it doesn't like wobble around. So now what we're going to do is, this is actually a slightly larger surface area than this, and it looks different than this. So what we're going to do, hopefully today, is we're going to put this inside of this, and I just double checked it before the video, and it's pretty secure. It might wiggle around because, again, he's a freaking Malinois, so we'll see. But I'm going to put this so that it is basically open, and I'm going to put you need to get out of the way. And I'm going to put this, I'm going to put this on top. And of course, he's immediately going to offer behaviors. And again, this is a smaller surface area. So what I'm simply going to do is try to see how this works. And actually, I'm already realizing that the bottom of the bucket is a little bit smaller than the top. So I'm just going to try this a couple reps to see. Otherwise, I'm going to potentially have to help. So I'm using my foot to help kind of solidify. I'm going to see if he'll put his back foot on there. Yep. Good. So that's exactly what I wanted. And again, I'm going to reposition this so it's as solid as possible. I don't want him wobbling all over the place yet. Yep. I think his back foot was on. Perfect. So then I might not have to go buy another thing just to teach this. I should have marked that back foot on. Again, look where I'm holding the, yep, good boy, good. Where I'm holding the lure, yep. He touched. This is why we use markers, to make sure we're marking the moment of the desired behavior, because these little knuckleheads are so fast that if we miss just that one fraction of a second of his foot touching, then that's just creating a lot more work for us. Yep. Good. But this way, yep, it's a lot more likely to then offer that foot again. Again, I'm holding this because it's already kind of, yep, wobbling a little tiny bit. So I might actually not suggest starting with something, yep, like this for most dogs. As we all know, yep, this guy is not most dogs. This is a certified crackhead ball psychopath machine that I missed it. Yep. Because I need to stop talking. Feeding him the other half of his breakfast. I usually like to give, yep, at least, boy, part of the meal. Good. Before, so that he's not way too crazy. Good boy. So again, that was going to be the duration marker. I want to kind of cue him to keep his paw there. That was moving too low. Yep. So I'm going to actually fix this a little bit because it's sliding. So I'm going to take a kibble. I'm going to toss it over there. Reposition this. Good. Also, as a reminder, I've already taught him, good, to put his front paws on the touchpad. So now, on a smaller touchpad. So now, good to do something like this. Good. I'm gonna go ahead and reinforce him because that foot just went on. Good. Good boy. Now to do this. we're gradually kind of working up to it. Good. Good. Good boy. Good. Good job. Good. Good. So it's okay if one foot comes off a little bit. I want to wait again. Good. Good. I want to try to reinforce them pretty quickly. One after the other. Good. 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 That front right paw is coming off. Then that just slid out. So toss the kibble, fix this. This is why I'm saying I don't recommend starting with something like this because it's kind of a lot. I'd probably get something a little bit wider. Good. And I might still end up having to. Good. Because this is really hard. Good. 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 I just don't want to have to. Good. Good. Very good boy. Good. Yes. Yes. Good boy. I just don't want to have to spend more money if possible because, life's already expensive in California. So because he just offered all four, I want to make sure you're always taking that opportunity to jackpot them as much as you possibly can. I'm also kind of repositioning myself, so I'm waiting so that I can, good. I'm going to wait 1 second. Good. I'm rewarding him. Good. Rewarding him. His front paw just slipped off. I'm going to wait a second. Good. Rewarding. His back paw went off. I'm grabbing more treats. I'm waiting. Luring. Good. Good. I'm pausing for a second as I get the reward. Good. Pausing again. Good. Rewarding. Pausing. Good. Rewarding. Pausing. Good. Rewarding. Pausing. Good. Yes. Yes. Good boy. I just rewarded like 3 or 4 times in a row right now. His paws did slip off. That's fine, but he put all his paws on. So I'm going to wait. Again, you see it. Good. Good. Yes. Yes. Good boy. Good. Yes. Now good boy. I'm going to jackpot him a little bit. I want him to stand. The behavior you want is not for him to sit. This is a lot easier because it's a small surface for him to sit. But eventually I want him to stand. But right now I'm just kind of jackpotting this. Now I'm going to slowly slow down. Good. And now what I'm going to do, wait a second, let him think. Yes! So I marked the moment his back foot went on. Yes! And I'm kind of using that yes to mark and get him to get excited and jump up again. Almost. Yes! Almost stepped on it with his back paw. Yes! So I want to try to mark when he's still standing, if that's the goal, right? To stand and balance, because sitting and balancing, yes, yes, is going to be really, really hard. Good. Yes! You're sitting on my thumb. Yes! 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 Gotta put him up. Yes! Very good boy! Yes! 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 Yay for saving me $50! Yes! Potentially. Yes! Yes! Now I'm slowing down a tiny bit. Yes! Yes! You can see he's so excited. Yes! Yes! He almost started sitting. Yes! I made sure I marked before then. Yes! Yes! Seeing if I can add a little, his front paw. Yes! Little duration. Yes! Still want to mix it up a little bit. Yes! New behavior. Try to lure him back into a standing position. Yes, you're a good boy. Yes. Yes, very good boy. Yes. 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 1, 2. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Very good boy. Very good. I'm going to lure him off because we're out of food. You can clean that up. Yeah. Cool. So, oh man, I'm getting old. Awesome. So I'm super stoked about this. This is working. I want to say this thing is about 18 inches across. I was looking for something like this, but plastic that would be like 24 inches across in the back. And I do think that they have feed bins like this made out of plastic that are yeah, a little bit more. So this one is 8 quarts. I believe they were having 3-gallon ones that are a little bit wider. So starting with something like that, again, plastic ideally, because this is like it's rubber, it bends, so it's going to turn in. It's a wobbly surface, not ideal to start for a new dog, but I'll try to add those to my Amazon page as well, the slightly bigger ones, because that would probably be a better stepping stool for most dogs because it's a slightly wider surface. Because as you can see, he kind of has to bunch his legs under him. And even this isn't that small, but for a new dog to learn, especially if it's not, you know, one of these crackheads, yeah, no one of these crackheads, they a larger, wider surface would probably be more beneficial. But for now, with this guy, I think he just saved me like $50. I think they might be a little less than that. They might be like 30. But for now, this is doing the job. I'm just helping him. It also is going to help because it is a little bit wobbly like this. It will help to show him that picture of this surface, which is going to be very wobbly, and he's going to have to learn how to maintain his balance. So I've never taught this before, so this is just what I'm doing. Somebody else out there might have a much better way. I've also taught this guy how to go and touch like elevated surfaces like my Kato board, which I 10 out of 10 recommend. I think that I also have that linked as well on Amazon. Absolutely wonderful. I use that thing all the time. But anyways, if your dog is struggling, get a wider one of these. Start obviously with it upside down for the most part. Maybe this way, I don't know, might be helpful for some dogs. Before actually moving on to this. Do not have this one linked because I wanted to see how it was first, and then I'll probably link that eventually because so far I'm liking it. I also like that it's got this like grit surface, so it might not be the best for paws, but it might help. Like you can see his nails. It could help with the nails, which you can also teach that as well. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed.